is a special moment in the pregame ceremonies. The playing of the national anthem as the teams gear up for the tip. We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Boston Celtics come in for this one. Lakers looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports for myself, Kevin Harlan, and my broadcast partners, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Welcome, everyone. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. We've got Bradley, and it's Bass in at the 4 slot. And for the Lakers, we've got Johnson. He's out there with Hill. And it's Bryant in at the 2-guard position.
Staples Center was just an unwelcoming venue all around last season, and the Lakers did their part by defending the home court not only with pride, but passion, too.
There's the feed to Bass. Kicks it to Green. Johnson on him. Here's Rondo. True on the 14-footer. Rondo's got the first points up on the board for the Celtics. Lakers always tough, as you mentioned, Clark, here at home. And last year, no different. Ended up 26-7 here inside the Staples Center. Was a big part, Steve, of why they were able to win the Pacific Division.
Well, any team that is a serious championship contender, Kevin, is going to control its home floor. And the Lakers, despite the fact that they lost in the conference semifinals, they were a contender, and they controlled their home floor pretty much all season long.
Here is Bryant. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Shoots over Bradley. Bryant can't get it to go. Now let's find out what head coach Mike D'Antoni had to say to our Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, and he didn't outright say that he didn't worry about defense here, but it was all about offense for them this game. He said numbers 1, 2, and 3 on our list are getting good looks, good movement, and hitting shots. That's all there is to it. Let's see if their approach works.
Thanks for filling us in, Doris, and not too surprising that their offensive approach will be...
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play. Ammonia strong finish right there, partner. You hear me? That was ammonia strong.
Yeah, ripped it down with 2 hands.
That's about as high percentage as you can get.
And the replay, of course, presented by Sprite. What a play. Gasol kicks it over to Nash. From the arc. And that one's good.
He may not be their top three-point option, guys, but you still got to cover him. I mean, you got to defend him in some form or fashion.
Rondo passes to Bradley. Rondo dishes to Sullinger. The 3. That's good. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, guys, he's a tremendous spot-up shooter. Even with a hand in his face, he can knock down that jump shot. Very solid in terms of his focus and his concentration.
And I'd say this about him, too. I mean, if you're the guy defending him, you better be on your toes because he can take you off the dribble very easily and effectively.
Pass to Bradley. Over Gasol. Shot denied. And Bass kicks to Green. No good on the triple. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Bryant. The rebound by the Celtics. Bass has got 3 rebounds now in this one. The pass to Sullinger. Offensive rebound. Johnson over to help. And Bass kicks to Bradley. Tries again. Bass's shot. Good. Bass has got 8.
Coming up big now. He's made every shot he's taken this quarter.
Here's Bryant. Off target from outside. But they'll get another chance. Here's Nash. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 9.
Since the first tip, he's been red hot from long range. He's in the zone right now.
Shoots the 3. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, Steve and Clark, your thoughts?
And it's been beautiful basketball to watch, guys. Really sharing and moving the ball, and as a result, they've got a great flow going.
Hand in glove, 5 guys working as one. The power of the fist, we call it. They've racked up a bunch of assists.
They've got Young, and it's Kaman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. To the paint, won't. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Pretty significant laps there on the defensive end, guys.
Yeah, those are the ones, you just can't allow that.
No, if you're giving up dunks and layups defensively, you're in huge trouble. You know, when the Celtics were at their best during this recent era, they were probably the best defensive club in the entire NBA. But the team has changed. They've gotten smaller. They may be a little better offensively, but they're not really the defensive force they were a few years ago.
Pressey's shot is off. LA's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Ball's knocked loose. All alone. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Went for the two-hand throw down there. Needed safety and power.
That's how you do it.
Yep.
No, nothing fancy, but he finished with force.
The Lakers trail. Well, you look at the stats, and the Celtics were still great as far as opposing field goal percentage goes. And, you know, Steve, you were just talking about defense, but as Steve was just saying, Clark, they looked different to me.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, a lot of it is that they had just such solid physical and mental fiber, and they just seemed to lose a bit of that edge. Still a very good defensive team, but hard to call them the best anymore.
Yeah, their mental fabric remained intact.
Yes, it did.
If he gets a glimpse of an opening, he's going to take it right to the rim.
Here's Farmar. Sinks the triple. Farmar's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Celtics leading by 3. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pressey passes to Humphries. Good.
Offensively, just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Henry kicks to Farmar. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Young, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
And there he goes. He didn't get a 3 in the first, but starting to look for it here.
Celtics have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Ball is inside.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
Here's Bryant. Sullinger with the rebound.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Rondo with the ball. Feeds to Bradley. Here's the 3. There's the bucket. Good. Bradley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
They've dialed it in here in the second quarter. They are on fire.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the half. It's stolen by Bradley. Sinks that one from the post. Bradley's got 5.
Kevin, great finish on the low block. I love it.
Can they get it? The shot is off. And that concludes the first half. Celtics
now presented by Sprint.
Welcome everyone, Damon Bruce here. It's time to review all the goings on from half number 1.
And there, the Celtics earlier getting set to play. Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. as we get set to bring you all the action. We're live from Boston. It's the home of the Celtics. A look here at the Lakers starting group presented by State Farm. We've got Johnson. He's out there with Hill. And it's Nash in at the point. And for Boston, we've got Bradley. And it's Bass in at the 4 spot. So the Lakers win the tip. Hill kicks to Bryant. Gets the bucket. Bryant's got his team on the board to start the game for the Lakers.
Yeah, saw just a little bit of daylight, went right to the rim. But you think about the Lakers a year ago, I think the thing that bothered them was they just never could win consistently on the road. They controlled their home court, but on the road it was a different story.
And that one's good. Then you look back at last season, and Steve was just touching on it. The Lakers just really had trouble when they left L.A. on the road. They just couldn't bring it together.
Kevin, they ended up with a 15-18 road record on the year. First time in about 5 seasons that they haven't had a winning record on the road.
Buries it down low. Bryant's got 6 points.
Boy, they are locked and loaded early. 3 for 3.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. He said that one of the challenges they're very conscious of in this matchup is scoring despite the shot blocking. He said, jumpers like to jump, so we've got to show them some pump fakes, get them up in the air, and that should allow us to get to the line or create easier looks inside. Kevin, we'll see how it works.
Thank you, Doris, and quite a focus for the game here early on, and an important one too, guys.
Yeah, and they know how tough a task it's going to be to take on this defense. They've got to focus on that aspect right away.
Well, that's the priority in the scouting report. You face a team this good defensively, you're thinking, get it! Watch out now! Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, that's good stuff there. He's able to play well above the rim, but the execution really got him that look.
Special thanks to Sprite for that sweet replay. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here is Bayless with the lead pass. Bass goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
yes,
you?
Sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and the basket good.
He may not be their top three-point option, guys, but you still got to cover him. I mean, you got to defend him in some form or fashion.
Here's Bryant. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Bryant's got 14 points for the game. Now Bayless. There's the feed to Bass. He dishes it to Bradley. Over Formar, and there are the Celtics with another basket. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Bryant. That one goes. Count it. He's got 16.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to...
Oh!
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
Call it hang time and bang time.
Unbelievable.
You got to just shake your head on that one.
Oh,
My goodness.
oh!
Count it.
What a shot. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Lakers on top, up 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lanes.
We've got Green, and it's Bayless in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Here's Humphries, jams it straight down.
I like that one-handed spike right there.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Yes, sirree.
Yeah, he's not going to miss many of those.
Boston is a team that fell from the elite of the East back to the middle of the pack last year. It wasn't because of their play at home, though, where they were still tough in front of the Celtics faithful.
So both teams making some changes here. Rondo kicks to Wallace. To the paint, Bradley. It's good. This game is all even. Bradley's got 7 points.
I love this guy. One of the best spot-up shooters around. Very dangerous if the defense loses sight of him, even for a second.
Well, you're talking real talk there, and running the pick and pop with him gives them an excellent option every time down the court.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
Here's Young. No good with the triple. And the Celtics really do seem to feed off the energy here in this arena. You see all the banners hanging above us. And, you know, Steve, you can't help but be inspired if you come here as a fan or if you play for him as a member of the team.
Yeah, no question. Boston is one of the great venues in the league because of the history of the Celtics franchise. And obviously, you know, that matters to Boston. 24-9 at home last year. They were able to take advantage of that home court. That's why they were able to hold on to that division title.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Guys, the Celtics have been one of the top teams in the East, but there is a line of thinking saying they're too old to still contend for a title. Be careful writing them off, though. Last season, they became the first team in 28 years to make the conference finals after sitting with a record under 500 at the All-Star break. Kevin, this team knows how to bounce back.
Such a terrific turnaround. Thanks, Doris. Both teams will make substitutions. The kick out to Bryant. Will it go? No good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. 1:05 left now here in the second. Bayless, second chance shot. He flies to the bucket and lays it in. Bass has got 8 points.
And I think whichever team starts to dominate the glass could really take control of this game.
I won't disagree with you. I mean, it's so tight between these teams right now on the board that you're just waiting to see which team might pull away.
And the Celtics making a change here. Humphries checked in. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Well, that is fantastic stuff, guys. I mean, splendid. He's someone with the ability to make a jaw-dropping play every trip down the floor.
Well, that's why folks love to come see him play.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know I do, guys. He's an entertainer, and that's the only way you can describe it.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Sprite. Sellinger, no good.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Meeks, good.
Now, sometimes when you trail, you want to make up that entire deficit with one shot. I think they've got to be more patient.
Yeah, there's no home run shots in basketball. I know the three is a big weapon, but all these threes haven't helped their cause, so they're trying to catch fire from there and just haven't been able to do it.
Here's Bradley. 7 points in the game. Wallace outside. Back to Bradley with 2 seconds left. Can't get it to go. Can't get it to go. And the first half ends in a close one. Celtics lead by 4.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And welcome to halftime, everyone. Great one underway in Boston. The Celtics doing well so far. Outstanding bench production. They've gotten a very nice lift, and that's made a huge difference for them on the scoreboard.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Celtics leading by 4.
You know, the Lakers have long been the pride of the West for the better part of the century, but they every so often they can hit tough stretches, and last year they had a hard time with the East.
So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Hill, also Johnson out there. And it's Bryant in at the shooting guard position. An easy 2 points on the layup. Bryant's got 20 points. Yeah, they just couldn't do what the rest of the Western Conference playoff teams did against the East. And the Lakers, Steve, were 9 up and 9 down, right at 500.
Yeah, kind of surprising, given that the East was the weaker conference for sure. I would have expected a better record from the Lakers. They really got off to a slow start, particularly on the road, and I think that cost them a little bit at the end.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, pretty good numbers for this club a year ago, Kevin. 78% as a team from the free throw line.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's been hot for most of this game, and if he keeps it up, his team could turn things around.
Here's Green. Boston again missing. Lakers trail by 4. Straight up. Offensive rebound. Bryant can't hit from in close.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Here's Bass. That's good. Bass has got 10.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Bryant. That's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Young dishes to Nash. There's the 3. Snatched up. Here's Gasol and the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, he's an effort guy, Kevin. And so often his points come from second or third chance opportunities by hitting the glass and really staying relentless in his pursuit of the basketball.
And, Steve, he's a great post scorer. I mean, he's got moves and counter moves, excellent footwork and balance. He really knows how to get his points down low.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Rebound by Wallace. Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Humphries. And the rebound goes to Nash. Nash has got his 3rd rebound tonight. 50 seconds left in the 3rd. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
That's what I do. Make sure you get a couple of shots here to close this quarter.
This is Kevin Harlan. Reached up high and brought it down hard.
Well, that's how you do the dunk. That's for darn sure.
That's how you call the commentators.
You guys are crazy.
Rondo passes to Wallace. Passes it to Bradley. A rebound by the Lakers. Nash has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Young, and he drops it in from the low post. Now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
That one misses for Young. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open. And as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
The Lakers have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
No, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws.
Both free throws good for Bryant.
He's taking care of business at the line, and you expect nothing less from him. Of course, a terrific shooter from the stripe.
And no good trying to get that one. And the game still closely contested as we... Welcome back. It's time for the 4th quarter and time to check in with the 4th member of our team, Doris Burke, to find out who had the Sprite uncontainable game. Doris?
Guys, well, it was the stretch by the Celtics that garners the uncontainable game today. The big charge they had right out of the gate set the tone, and that propelled them to this lead as we head to the fourth.
Thank you, Doris. And how many times, guys, do we see a run like this become the difference maker in the outcome of a game?
Well, that usually is the case, Kevin, when one team can get on a run like they did, where they just feel so dominant offensively. More often than not, that's going to be the difference in the game.
And in this game, even at the very beginning of that run, you could sense the momentum getting ready to take a huge swing. And swing it did, fellas. Swing it did.
We've got Bradley, and it's Rondo in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. The Lakers making a switch here. Nash is checked in, and it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Bryant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bryant's got 9 points here in the second half.
And Kevin, he's always aggressive offensively, but it seems like late in the game, he just becomes an assassin. I mean, when the game is in the balance, that's when he's at his best.
And Steve, some of the best highlights you're ever going to see are going to come from this guy. Every time he steps on the court, there's a chance he'll perform the dunk of the season.
Fires from deep, and that one's good. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
He's really been the focus of their offensive game plan. And he's come through for his team as they've built this lead.
Feeds it to Green. They need this. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. And the Celtics making a change here. Bayless is checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Farmar's checked in.
And crucial that he converted those foul shots. They've got to continue to eat away at this lead.
Bryant, offensive rebound, kicks it out to Johnson. Bryant launches it. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Over Farmar, and Green gets it to go. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Offensively, just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Here's Bryant. Here's Gasol. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
Yeah, they seem to be looking for chances inside a little bit more this half.
And I love that mentality. You talked about it earlier, being the aggressor. It's the right way to play with the lead. Keep attacking.
And the Celtics making a change here. Rondo's checked in.
That's 9 straight points coming off 3 3-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing him. I think they've got to find a way to chase him off the three-point line.
Green, no luck.
I don't like his body language, guys, right now. He looks like he's completely out of rhythm.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
Boy, he's been good offensively tonight. I really like what I've seen.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Outside, Green misses the 3. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Gets it to go.
Doesn't look like they're going to take it easy on them down the stretch.
It certainly doesn't look like it. I mean, they're still aggressively attacking the basket and putting up points.
Bradley kicks to Rondo. And the pass to Bass. Kicks it to Green. Johnson's there. Green, no luck.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
The shot's good from Bryant.
I think we can chalk this one up. The goal now is just to run some time.
Yeah, I think it's time to get the bus started now, boys.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics, had some instruction for his guys during that break. He said, listen, fellas, I know you're tired, but we can't coast. We've got to go harder. The win's in sight. We've got to power through it and go get it. Guys, pretty inspirational stuff.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Lakers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. From beyond the arc. And Meeks kicks to Farmar. Gasol, the second chance effort. The shot no good. Throws it from deep. No good. And so the Lakers take the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan Player of the Game.